Days of Our Lives, April 14th to 15th. Explosive secrets, dangerous confessions, and unexpected reunions. The April 14th and 15th episodes promise to shake the foundations of several relationships, uncover dark secrets, and bring familiar faces back into the spotlight. Let's dive into all the thrilling details in a way that's easy to follow, especially for those of us who've followed this legendary soap since its early days. Monday, April 14th. Reunion and revelation. Roman Brady confronts Kate Roberts with pressing questions that she may be reluctant to answer. The tension between them hints at hidden secrets that could have major implications for their relationship. Johnny finds comfort in Chanel after enduring a series of emotional challenges. Johnny DiMera seeks comfort in the arms of Chanel. Their bond grows stronger as they navigate the complexities of their relationship, supporting each other through trying times. Sammy Brady returns to Salem, and her unexpected reunion with Rafe Hernandez stirs up old feelings. Their shared history and unresolved feelings are made clear as they engage in a candid conversation about their past and what the future may bring. Vivian's ultimatum to Philip. Vivian Alamein makes it clear to Philip Kyriakis that she expects him to meet her demands. Her assertiveness puts Philip in a precarious position, forcing him to make difficult choices that could impact his standing in Salem. Xander's fury. Xander Kyriakis is consumed by rage as he discovers disturbing information. His reaction suggests a storm is brewing, one that could have far-reaching consequences for those around him. Tuesday, April 15th. Heated confrontations and twisting loyalties. Javi protects Leo at what cost? Javi Hernandez finds himself in the uncomfortable position of defending Leo Stark from Sammy's wrath. Leo, often the town's lovable troublemaker, may have crossed a line, and Sammy is ready to make him pay. Javi steps in, perhaps out of loyalty or sympathy, but doing so places him directly in the path of Sammy's fire. It's a risky move. Protecting Leo could damage Javi's relationships, especially if Leo is hiding something more than his usual mischief. But Javi stands firm, revealing just how complicated the Salem web of alliances has become. Jada's heart-to-heart with Stephanie. Detective Jada Hunter is struggling. Still reeling from the emotional chaos of her failed relationship with Rafe and her recent entanglement with Sean, she confides in Stephanie Johnson. The conversation is raw, honest, and filled with emotional weight. Jada questions her own choices and wonders if she's doomed to repeat patterns that lead her back into heartbreak. Stephanie offers support, but Jada is torn between moving forward and confronting her past. Will she find closure or dig herself into deeper emotional turmoil? JJ reaches out to Gabby. JJ Devereaux makes an unexpected move by reaching out to Gabby Hernandez. Their relationship has been strained, marred by mistrust and past betrayals. But JJ wants answers, or maybe closure. As they talk, old wounds reopen. But there's also a flicker of something else, hope. Could these two former flames find their way back to friendship? Or perhaps more? Not if Gabby's current secrets come to light first. Kristen and Xander go head-to-head finally. The confrontation we didn't know we needed. Kristen DiMera storms into Xander's orbit, and their explosive personalities immediately clash. The tension between them is palpable as old grudges surface and harsh truths are exchanged. Kristen's agenda is murky, but one thing is clear. She wants something from Xander, and he's not about to give it up easily. Their clash sets the stage for further fireworks in the days ahead, especially if either decides to retaliate. The bottom line, these two episodes of Days of Our Lives are a masterclass in tension, mystery, and emotional turmoil. From shocking secrets and dangerous confrontations to the painful unraveling of family ties and the beginnings of new romances, there's something for every fan to savor. Longtime viewers, especially those who've grown up with the Bradys, DiMeras, and Kyriakises, will find plenty of twists to speculate about and emotional beats to tug at the heartstrings. Don't miss a minute. Because in Salem, nothing is ever as it seems, and the truth is always just one confession away. Next, let's dive into the details of the events that happened in Monday's episode. Monday, April 14th. Secrets surface and relationships shift. Johnny's growing darkness and Chanel's doubts. Johnny DiMera. Carson Boatman is not himself lately. And that's putting it mildly. After EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, was shot and left in critical condition, a shadow has fallen over Johnny's once vibrant demeanor. He's withdrawn, evasive, and clearly hiding something. Chanel Dupree Demera, Raven Bowens, his concerned wife, senses the change and fears the worst. The warmth in his eyes has been replaced by a cold distance, and Chanel can't shake the feeling that her husband may be keeping a dark and dangerous secret, possibly even about EJ's shooting. What she doesn't know is that Johnny's secret isn't just painful. It may be criminal. As he isolates himself emotionally, viewers will see just how much guilt and fear he's battling internally. The question on everyone's mind, including Sammy Brady's, is whether Johnny could have actually pulled the trigger. And if he did, will he ever admit it? Sammy Brady's return and emotional confrontation. Meanwhile, Sammy Brady, Allison Sweeney, returns to Salem with more than just concern for EJ. Her reunion with Rafe Hernandez stirs long-buried feelings. There's still a deep connection between them, and that becomes more evident during an emotional heart-to-heart. They revisit their history, discuss the heartbreaks that drove them apart, and hint at what might still be possible between them. But Sammy has another worry on her mind, her son. In a chilling moment, she prepares to ask Johnny point-blank whether he shot his father. But before she can finish her question, a phone call interrupts. Still, it's only a matter of time before that confrontation happens. Sammy's instincts are sharp, and her protective nature won't allow her to ignore the signs that something's deeply wrong with Johnny. Roman's cross-examination of Kate elsewhere in Salem, Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, confronts Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow, about a discovery that could shake everything. Roman has learned that Rex found Kate's gun tucked away in a drawer, and the timing is suspicious, given EJ's shooting. Roman wants answers, but Kate seems reluctant to share them. Is it fear? Guilt? Or something deeper? Roman insists that he doesn't believe Kate would do something so reckless, but doubts begin to form. After all, Roman himself handled the weapon the night EJ was shot, retrieving it from behind the bar. Could he be suppressing a memory? Or was Kate involved in something she's too ashamed to admit? This brewing mystery adds another layer of tension to an already strained relationship. The silence between Roman and Kate might say more than words ever could. Xander's rage and Vivian's invasion at the Kiriakis' mansion. Xander Kiriakis, Paul Telfer, is pushed to the brink. Vivian Alamein, Louise Sorrell, freshly freed and full of bravado, announces her decision to move in, and Xander is not having it. His fury builds as Vivian flaunts her entitlement and begins to make herself at home in what Xander sees as sacred Kiriakis' territory. Expect a heated argument complete with threats and accusations as Xander demands she leave. But before things spiral further, Philip Kiriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier, steps in to defuse the situation. However, Philip isn't merely playing peacemaker. He's analyzing Vivian's intentions, silently planning how to neutralize the threat she poses, though Vivian won't make that easy. She has demands, and Philip may have no choice but to play her game for now. Emotional reunions and lingering danger. As the day closes in Salem, emotions are running high. Johnny clings to Chanel for comfort, but his silence keeps her at arm's length. Sammy wonders if she's raised a son who could be capable of something unthinkable. And Vivian's presence promises chaos for the Kiriakis family. But the real question lingers: who shot EJ and how many people are covering for the guilty party?